What is happening in 2026 is the big question right now. And if we roll back to beginning of this year, a ton of veterans concluded, and really everyone concluded, that the Trump administration was going to just take away VA disability benefits. And now we are seeing the same exact talk happening once again. So I'm going to tell you the truth and exactly what is going on here. Are benefits going away in 2026? Kind of a dumb question. Now, where this is coming from is from the Trump administration. So that part is true, but his nomination of Russell Vought over the OMB, and there's a Senate hearing, okay, not rumor, happened in the Senate, Congress, January 17th of 2025, beginning of this year. And long story short, Russell Vaught's position is to eliminate veteran VA disability for those who are rated 30% or lower. Just delete it. And second, instill a means test for anyone who is currently rated. And if you're curious as what that would mean, is a means test is if you're 100% P&T and you're working, then you pass the means test, right? And so the VA would reduce that rating. And that's Russell Vought. So what we're going to do is watch a clip from the Senate hearing. This is my channel, right? We viewed this on about 8 months ago, January 21st. This happened on the 17th. So we'll just listen to this line of questioning. Oh, I need to turn up my volume here. Sorry, here we go.
Your proposal that there should be a means test for who deserves Veterans Affairs disability compensation. For me, nothing's more important than caring for our veterans. I think that is true of many of us on both sides of the aisle. Do you believe that veterans should receive disability benefits only if they qualify under some kind of means test?
Senator, the President has been a firm supporter of veteran spending, of getting veterans everything that they need. That was always reflected in all of the budgets that the President sent to the Hill, and I fully
I'm going to interrupt you with apologies because my time is running out. Do you believe there should be a means test for disability benefits going to veterans?
Again, I'm not going to speak to the.
So you're not going to answer that question, but you have in the past taken the position there should be a means test.
The President has always fully supported veteran spending and put forward everything that they need for that the Department of VA does, and I fully expect that to continue.
Do you believe that disability compensation benefits for veterans should be eliminated if any veteran has a disability rating below 30%?
Senator, I'm not here on behalf of what I think, but I'm here on behalf
of
the President.
Proposal from the Center for Renewing America, the organization that you founded. You continue to believe it?
It's a think tank that I currently am the president of. It is not the agenda of the president, of the incoming president of the United States. And so I'm here on behalf of being his nominee and doing his budget.
What he believes?
Again, you should judge him by the budgets that he sent forward to Congress. And I am here on behalf of the fiscal responsibility that he wants to restore, and I fully intend to do that if confirmed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So that's one. All right. Essentially, what we saw there is Russell Vought is saying, hey, I mean, yeah, that's my idea, but it's not Trump's idea, right? Which is scary and also like reassuring at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that. That's still his position, by the way. And so that's where it stemmed from, is Russell Vought. Okay. That was in January 17th. Fast forward to September 10th, just a couple weeks ago, we have a new Undersecretary of Veterans Benefits, Russell Vaught's OMB, not VA. This is a new nomination for Veterans Benefits, an undersecretary, and she was asked a similar question about means testing. Now, her answer matters a lot more because she's actually in the VA, and so we can see that. This is very, very short here. Again, I covered this one live. Let's see what she has to say.
Dr. Brazell, do you support means testing VA disability compensation benefits?
Ranking Member Blumenthal, if confirmed, I will do a full assessment and look into that program.
Do you support it?
Ranking member,
It's a recommendation made by the OMB director, Russell Vogt. He's proposed clawing back benefits from veterans to save money.
ranking member.
Okay, I'm just going to end that there. I hope the audio came through on that. It was kind of weird on my end. Pretty much she said that if she's confirmed, which she's going to be, she's going to look into means testing. And listen, I'm not here to fearmonger, but the answer she gave wasn't no. All right. Now, I don't think veterans benefits will go away. I'm just saying her answer of saying I'll look into it and means testing. It's like, what? Can we hear that again? And so, yeah, I think people who have this concern, it's like there's a valid reason as to why veterans and the community has this concern. And that's exactly where it stems from. No, I'm not making this up. Those were 2 Senate hearings for confirmations, one in January, one in September. And so that's where it came from. All right. Now I'm expecting comments like this one again. And you'll see that right here, right? All the brainwash Trump's support will cry when VA will be gone and no more benefit payments. And then I say, question for you and for the record, I didn't vote for Trump in 4 years. If veteran benefits are still here, will you retract your statement? Now, this was 10 months ago. Veteran benefits are still here. Yes. And although I disagree with that person, and I don't think we're going to see any major changes, well, for means testing or eliminating VA disability in 2026, the concern is still valid. All right. We can't invalidate someone's concern because we just saw it in January 17th and September 10th. And so the concern is there. Okay. It's a valid concern is what I am trying to show. Now, my personal opinion, I don't think the means test is ever going to pass the smell test there. And eliminating VA disability for those who are rated at 30% or below, it's never going to happen. That's my personal opinion. If anyone dares to push that legislation through surrounding this, they could kiss their political career goodbye. And to be honest with you, national security would probably be at risk because the all-volunteer force doesn't look like it would meet its recruiting goals. All right. Now, that's my opinion. I'm a nobody. I make videos in the basement of my house here. And so what we're seeing and hearing the same stuff this time around. And let me tell you plainly, your VA disability benefits likely are not going to go anywhere. So if anyone is saying that, yes, it's a valid concern. No, I don't think it's going to go down. Now, what is happening in 2026, and I mean the major changes like a rainy cloud for mental health, tinnitus, sleep apnea, I mean, that's just been doom and gloom from the start there. Again, in my opinion, we can confidently say that community care will be in full swing here in a few months, really, but at 100% come next year, especially with this next fiscal year coming very, very soon. And Congress and news headlines will be cutthroat, but that's not really a change. And I don't really see much change overall for VA disability compensation. VHA major changes, VBA not that much coming in 2026. And yeah, we had the COLA increase, which will be final here in a few weeks, so that's nice. But that's where it comes from. I think the concern is valid. I also don't think any of that would ever happen. Okay, so if you made it to the end, thank you very much. And I hope this isn't your typical fear-mongering video, but it is important to stay informed because if it does happen, there's evidence for people to tell me, hey, Clay, I told you so. Hey, CivDiv, I told you so. And I would eat my words there. The issue is come, 3 years now, who's going to be eating their words when VA disability benefits are still around? That's the question.